is a regular all over New England. Please give it up for Ryan Bourassa, everybody. Give it up for Ryan Bourassa.
Hey guys, how are you? How are you? A lot of comics ask that question. It's usually a good way to open up a set. But in real life, it's kind of become a way for people to tell you how shitty their lives are. Like a friend of mine would walk up to me and say, "Oh, how are you?" And I'd say, "Oh, quite well. Doing the stand-up, having a good time." And then there's this awkward pause where you have to ask them, "Oh, how are you?" "Oh, she's awful. Turns out my cancer has AIDS. It's the first time it's ever happened. It's not even a thing. They're calling it CAIDS. I'm doing pretty awful. Actually, I'm doing rather well. I just moved from Lynn, Massachusetts back to Manchester, New Hampshire, where I grew up, because Lynn, Massachusetts is what scientists call a shithole. They need to drop a bomb on that place and just start all over again. In Lynn, I was exiting a supermarket, and outside it smelled a lot like a beach if they had replaced all the sand with dog shit. So that was nice. And as I was leaving, I overheard a couple, and one of them yelled out, "I ain't your hoe!" And the guy replied, "Bitch, I fucked you in a closet." And in Manchester, we'd call that an argument. In Lynn, that's a friendly conversation. I was, when I moved back to Manchester, I started celebrating with some my friends. We went out, we got drunk. During my drunken escapades, I ran into an Iranian guy who saw me dancing like an asshole, and he walked up to me and he's like, you're very funny. This is my Iranian, it's kind of racist. You're very funny. And he invited me over to his apartment. I'm like, oh boy, I've never been raped by an Iranian before. So let's not get started on that. And so as I was walking away, he grabbed my arm and he's like, you really want to come over to my apartment? And I'm like, I really don't. And so I was like, oh, we'll just lie to him. I was like, oh yeah, you drive there and we'll follow you there. And we totally sped off in the other direction, but he chased us. And when we got to our apartment, my friend's husband came outside, scared the guy off. Next day, we're talking about it, we're laughing, and oh yeah, that was kind of weird. We ordered a pizza, and I go to answer the door, and he says, yeah, that'll be 9/11. I look up, same fucking guy. I closed the door, he exploded, I dove for the bathtub, all my friends died. Alright, none of that happened, but that'd be pretty interesting. It's actually a 9/11 joke if you pay close attention, because the price of the pizza was 9/11. I don't have any 9/11 jokes, I think they're kind of crass. I think some of them are funny, but I don't have many 9/11 jokes, because I have this fear that after a show, someone's going to walk up to me and say, I don't like that 9/11 joke, because I died in 9/11. And that'd be spooky. I'm talking about ghosts. So I was in the mall the other day. And every time that I go to the mall, every time I walk past a kiosk, somebody asks me like, hey, are you happy with your cell phone plan? You happy with that? And I'm like, no thanks. But I found a way to get around it, because it happens to me a lot. Now that every time they ask me if I'm happy with my cell phone plan, I say, oh, no thanks, I'm gay. I've had a guy apologize. Oh yeah, I'm sorry. I forgot queers like technology. Forgive me. Move along. I actually am gay. It's a fun fact. I strongly believe that what Christians believe, that gay parents raise gay children. My mom was a lesbian, so I'm totally 100% a lesbian. She was a lesbian for 17 years, because she did get better. Through medication and Jesus and his holy love. I don't know where I was going with that. Speaking of abortion, I had scrambled eggs for breakfast the other day. Alright, that's a disgusting joke. That's just gross. Hey guys, ever hear your cell phone go off, but it turns out it's just you crying? Yeah, me neither. Ever Google how to painlessly kill yourself? Yeah, me neither. Alright. I'm running out of jokes. So I got some characters. There we go, some characters for you. First character I've been working on for a while is the racist who's not familiar with geography. Racist, not familiar with geography. We should build a border between us and Africa. You know, just keep them out. You guys hesitated. See, there's an ocean over here. Africa's somewhere down here. Next character is the racist who's not familiar with history. You know, I wish those blacks didn't come over here on their boats and take all our jobs. Last character I have, and I'll leave you with this, is the modern Nazi, trying to make light of the Holocaust. You know, never would have happened if Jews didn't exist. That's not anti-Semitic. It's just true. Because if Jews didn't exist, Hitler would still be painting paintings, and he'd have to find someone else to. Monet. It's a painting joke. All right, I'm Ryan Bourassa. Thank you guys very much. Give that for Justin here.
Give it up for Ryan Bourassa and everybody you've seen today, everybody.